Hey everyone, it's Em, with two girls shooting the shit with Em and Mo. Thanks for tuning in to this episode where we talk about an unpopular opinion of mine regarding advertising and representation. Listen in as Mo and I discuss what we like, what we don't like, what makes us want to buy clothes, and what makes us feel like you're pandering to us. Feel free to join us on Tuesday nights, Instagram Live, 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, where we dive deeper into these topics. We'd love to have you. Thank you for listening. Enjoy. Well, it is. Isn't that part of the sell?
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're all fucked up. Because
that's why I'm not buying shit anymore.
Unrealistic.
But that's why I'm not buying stuff anymore. I already know reality. Everything. Show me something else. Make me feel like if I buy this, I will look some kind of way. Make me feel like if I eat this, I will feel some kind of way. Don't give me real. I live real.
What is we talking about?
I don't know.
What is we talking about? Why they take my backgrounds? They took my backgrounds away. Asshole.
Oh, Biden tells Al Sharpton he'll run for president again in 2024. Good God.
Well, he ain't got no choice. They need to be, what's the better word? I don't want to say grooming. They need to be preparing these young people. Yeah, like there needs to be like they have incubators and stuff for startup. There need to be like a political incubator. Just get like what happened to Cory Booker? Like and well, I guess we got Beto is being incubated.
Incubated. Well, he's gonna get that executive experience if he wins, if he beats Greg Abbott, which I think he will. I mean,
I don't know. When I was in Tejas, I saw a lot of Beto flags. I mean, yard signs. So
yeah, there's a lot of people who, voted, Republican their whole lives, and they're like, now we, because he's out here trying to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
What's
trying to look for trending stuff. It's just a lot of stuff. Like, just I don't like anything.
I'm scared to look.
Did you ever watch Sister Wives?
No, I can't watch that stuff. A mother celebrating her 40th birthday is one of the victims of Hurricane Ian.
So,
look, U.S. right? Like you said, somebody dies every day.
So what if she's 20 or what if she's 50? Why do we can't celebrate her 40th
That's what I'm
birthday?
saying. Why do we always have to say age, like on the dating shows or something?
You have to make something relatable. That's what they're trying to look.
Yeah, that's all about ego projection. That's all entertainment is. Student. I don't want to talk about student loans. South Korea is test firing missiles and the U.S. So we've been getting ready for World War III.
Well, okay. So I sent you something about that.
Yeah,
and it was kind of like Italy. I think it was now given a warning. Get everybody out of Ukraine and out of Russia. Get out of Russia. U.S. has already said if you're a U.S. citizen, dual citizen, whatever, get out of Russia, get out of Ukraine. All these countries are saying get out, and it's one of those things. This one person was talking about. I don't know too much about it. I haven't looked into it, but Ukraine is obviously. We all know that they pushed to join NATO, and they're trying to rush their application through. It's a long process, but they're trying to like get it through or whatever, so they could have the protection of NATO. And if they approve it, and Ukraine is a NATO nation, well, then we all got to go to war, unless Russia pulls out. I mean, that's essentially why he's applying for the status, so he can get that protection from, the big guns.
Yeah.
So that's scary. And I don't feel like anybody's talking about it anymore.
Yeah.
Like it was on the news all the time.
Stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Like, why is the spotlight Tom Brady and Gisele Bunch have hired divorce attorneys? Why is this little caption, US and South Korea test fire missiles? Like, it's crazy.
I don't know if we could talk about this later or what, because I feel like you know more about it, but like what's the scandal with Tom Brady? What happened? Like what, all that? Something Mississippi, something? Remember?
Oh no, that was Brett Favre.
Oh, I makes them all, they all the same to me. let me use
about that in the episode.
Let me borrow a line. They all look the same.
Basically the welfare, the welfare agency there in Mississippi was misappropriating funds for children and women to him for his volleyball stadium. Yeah, University of Southern Mississippi.
How this woman could have stayed married to Tom Brady for as long as she did. I mean, I guess he was always gone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I have something
absentee.
That's unpopular opinion, maybe.
What?
It has nothing to do with this, but I got my brain got chained thinking, because Gisele Bündchen, obviously, people agree she's beautiful. She was a Victoria's Secret angel or whatever. She's a supermodel. And so then I started thinking, because I told you I broke my bra, right? So I've been looking at stuff trying to find a bra, my one bra. So it amazes me how women have like 50 bras or however many bras, like how many bras you need. I got one funky bra that fits just right. Everything else fits funky. And I broke that favorite bra. But anyways, so I was on, Victoria's Secret website, different websites. And I was looking and I was like, and this is going to sound bad, and I'm just speaking from what I was thinking and being honest, is they really lowered the bar on who could be a Victoria's Secret model. That's my first thing I'm gonna say. And my second thing that's probably very unpopular, and we've had this conversation before, is I do not like the models they are using to advertise clothing. It does not make me want to buy the clothes. It does not. Like if you are, everybody's like, oh, you showed somebody with stretch marks. Like as a woman who has stretch marks all up and down her butt, I do not want to see underwear being modeled to me on the internet full of stretch marks. Like that doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel like I could see myself in those underwear because I'm gonna wear them either way. Make it look good to me. So I want to buy it.
Oh, cool. I see like older people. I like it. I'd rather see it on regular people so you can see what it looks like.
What does regular people mean?
Not something that's not realistic. Like the proportions of supermodels are not
right. You said not realistic, but it's realistic for that supermodel. That's what her body looked like.
Yeah.
Right? And I think, I'm very
that's why they have anorexia and all the, like a lot of these are
I'm
not
very
natural.
well aware that I have been conditioned to think a certain thing is beautiful.
Oh, okay. I see some.
I'm aware of that. But what I'm saying is like, if I were to get it on like a Old Navy ad and put on jeans and put on like a crop top, like I am aware that is not as appealing of a way to showcase the clothes. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. I don't, like that's your own thing, I guess.
But I feel like it doesn't make me want to buy the clothes, like, or like athletic clothes. I don't know.
Like I'm looking at a girl.
It is my thing. But if you show me the clothes in a size XX, I'm probably less likely to want to buy it than if you showed it on like a medium.
I think that's rare. I think that's why they're doing it, because people were less likely to buy it in a medium, and they're like, okay, how are we going to appeal to more people? Like I'm looking at this woman and she has rolls, so it's like kind of cool to see. Because I'm like, okay, maybe I could see like how that would fit on me. It's not exactly, but like something different than someone with like no boobs or something. Like I'm not body shaming the person.
Could this be, but could this be because we now shop more online than we do in person, that we have to see somebody who looks all different kinds of ways?
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe.
Because I'm not.
I mean, the mannequins are even like different now. So I don't know.
But see, what you just sent me, the Victoria's Secret link with the bra, I'm not saying that's not what I'm talking about. That's fine. That's a regular, like, I guess regular, I'm calling regular. She looked like me. Like that's how I'm built. So that, I mean, that's not what I'm saying, but it's like, there's you didn't airbrush it. You're showing it for real and stuff. And it's like, we all know what's real and what's not. When I look in the mirror, I feel like people, like, I know what I got going on with skin and stretch marks. I had 3 babies. I know what's real. You don't have to put real back in my face.
People people hate themselves. That's marketing. Scarcity mindset has trained people to hate themselves. And so they look at these things and compare themselves to it. So many young girls have eating disorders and things like that because of this kind of stuff. It's sad. I mean, that's like poor, like the community, I guess, and like home training, but as well, but still, it's if they can have like people who aren't a supermodel look, or like who don't have these proportions that are not anatomically like viable for most people, then hey, why not?
I don't know. But it troubles me almost to the point of like, not protest, but just like, you know what, Lululemon, but like Lululemon,
let me look at Lululemon.
Used to be only sizes 2 to 12. That's it.
So you're those like American Eagle kind of girl. You want to see like then
no, but I'm just saying, like, for me, it was a sense of like a motivating factor to be like, I could look that good in those clothes.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, because some people didn't know how to process it or weren't supported in their families, or I don't know the words or what, and took it too far. Now we got to have a brand that and they got shit for it because they were only size 2 to 12, but they are an athletic, whatever they were, brand for people who
it's inclusion
and did. I mean, I get it.
I like it. Like, this woman looks fit. She doesn't look fat at all.
It doesn't make me want to buy the clothes more. And I just, to me, it doesn't. But I feel like
for me, it's just stupid to have to look at a picture and say, oh, I want to buy clothes because of ads. I think ads are stupid and they're mind control.
Period. Like, just lay the clothes on a white canvas and show me the clothes. Right.
Like people dancing and stuff for some Viagra or dance. Like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pharmacist. Like, how am I supposed to make this decision? Or like, I don't know. Every time I look at these ads, I'm like, why is this the most profitable thing in the country? Like, what is the brain? How are our brains wired that we use this stuff to convince us to buy stuff? We all do it. Even if we don't think we do it. And it's like, how? Why? That's stupid.
I don't know. All I know is it's like making
show me the shirt.
Show me or like just put the panties on the counter. Let me see what they look like. You don't have to put it on somebody with a cesarean scar and be like, look, we're representing all women.
Because my problem as a fat
I don't need to see your C-section scar. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
as a person who is like jelly belly, I don't like it because then it's like almost like the natural hair movement. It's like they're levels. So, oh, you can have natural hair, but you got to twist it up and it has to have this curl pat, and it's like, okay, so you're just like micro organizing bias. Like, now you're just the same shit on a micro level. It's the same thing. It's like, you never see somebody fat with rolls hanging out. It's always somebody like proportionate. So that's not going to happen. How is that?
It's all tight. It's tucked in. Yeah. Like, they call it a menopause apron. Is it a menopause apron?
Well, I ain't got no
like
reason.
the skin getting
food and snacks apron.
Food and snacks apron. See how I had to do that? I had to lift them up.
I know
they down by my waist.
No, I was born that way though.
I get the inclusion. I just, and this is where I'm conflicted because I don't know why my brain is doing this, it's maybe it's wrong. I don't know, and that's something I gotta kind of figure out. But it does not make me want to buy the clothes just because you put a woman who's my size with stretch marks on her ass.
YouTube I follow. I'm gonna torture you.
I don't understand that. Like, we know that some things are real people in the world have stretch marks. They've got cellulite. They've got whatever they've got, right? It doesn't mean I don't know. It doesn't make me want to buy the stuff though, just because you putting somebody with cellulite in the underwear.
So what makes you want to buy something?
I feel like that doesn't do it for me.
But
I don't like looking at my own cellulite. So why am I going to look?
And I think that's what it
else?
is. That's a projection. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
I mean, I know I have it. I know it's normal, but I don't have to be shown it everywhere.
But what do you want to be shown? What'll make you buy? Like, like the advertisers listen right now? What'll make you go and be like, I'm buying?
Make it look good. Make it look good. You don't have to have an anorexic stick woman. Put it on a regular woman. If you want to airbrush the stretch marks, do that. I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, oh, you got to make it as real as possible. No makeup. We're gonna go in Alicia Keys with it. You ain't gonna wear makeup anymore.
You like the Americans. Y'all be wanting to be living in a fantasy world.
Well, it is. Isn't that part of the sell?
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're all fucked up. Because
that's why I'm not buying shit anymore. Unrealistic. But that's why I'm not buying stuff anymore. I already know reality. Show me something else. Make me feel like if I buy this, I will look some kind of way. Make me feel like if I eat this, I will feel some kind of way. Don't get me real. I live real.
You need to escape. You're trying to escape.
I've been trying to escape.
I feel like that's American culture. It's kind of like goes in what we were talking about in the last episode, or well, I don't know how it's going to air, but in another episode that we were talking about mindfulness and all this stuff and like emotional shit. And I think it is. It's like American culture is escape. Buy this, drink this, eat this,
and your life will be great. Right.
Escape.
But we got to wear clothes.
Do we?
So how else? How do we? I mean, shoot.
Ain't that some shit? I said, ain't that some shit? Oh, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Goddamn. I'm so sick of marketing and advertising. It's always about, you're not good enough. You could do better. Here's the magic tool that will make your life so much easier. And it's always never the magic tool. It's always something you don't need, or something that they say will make you feel better about yourself. Hey, buy this and your status will up level. That's not the way things work. It's just marketing. It's just sales. It's just to get you to buy stuff that you probably don't need in the first place. Can't we be critical thinkers and make purchasing decisions because of what we want and need, not because of what an ad suggested we do? Or is that too simplistic?
I don't know. And I feel like this is one of the lines where there isn't a gender or like sex issue, because they do this for men too. You know what I mean?
What do you think about the jumpers? Are you a team rompers? Team
rompers? I like to be able to pee in public places if I have to. Oh, I thought you were asking for me. I think they look cute, but they're not practical. Men in rompers? You guys send me a link.
That was a whole trend. Oh, I love the dark skin. Like, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing very slim, beautiful Black people on Lululemon. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. But you must have been really clicking through. Let me click on the plus side.
Well, that was a brand that I bought a lot of.
So they have a separate plus size.
They do now? Oh, they must have changed that recently. They probably heard me complaining.
See, there you go. Oh, I see. Like stretch. That's fine. I mean, it's still that look better than me. Like, I'm like, damn, I can't even.
But it's intentional. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's intentional.
Everything's intentional.
No, but again, we talk about authenticity and stuff. And if you just pick some people who are active, pick active people in their lives doing whatever, fine. But this is like,
how you know those people ain't active?
It's No, that's not what I'm saying. I didn't finish my thought. Pick regular, whatever. But it seems intentional, because it's like, do we get the Asian girl? Let's check it off. We got the Asian girl. Okay, cool. Do we have the woman who is an amputee? Do we have the amputee? Let's check that. I mean, they get real. In a box. But doesn't it seem real like you're pandering, or you're doing something like we got?
It's like the Sex and the City thing. It's like,
it's really annoying.
You want to be inclusive, but you want it to be authentic. Like,
and you're missing both marks.
Yeah.
Because the inclusion, you wanted to talk about Herschel Walker. If you want to talk about inclusion, and you're picking somebody who is Black or a lesbian or something, but you're not doing it because you think they represent your brand. You're not doing it because everybody is equally beautiful to you, whatever. You're doing it to check a box, to make a point. Herschel Walker should not be running for any kind of office, but he's Black, and he will toe the line on the Republican ticket.
And I feel like they're back there laughing, having cigars, talking about this old dumb Black guy gonna get there. We could get a dumb box of rock Black guy do it.
The same way they did Sarah Palin. The same way they did Sarah Palin.
She lost whatever she did recently.
Yeah, she did. But it's just like, you can't just find somebody surface level to be like, this is representation, just because they look like it to your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
But I think they do it almost I think they do it almost as like a joke. Like, oh, you want to see? We can even get this dumb box of rocks.
They don't think it's sad from the outside looking.
The person
Sarah Palin didn't realize, and Herschel Walker doesn't realize. Yeah. And how bad inside,
they gotta know. They gotta know they look like a fool.
Okay, I know you don't want to talk about it, but like Candace Owens in. What she think she do? What is she doing? Did she realize how dumb she be
Okay.
looking? I'm not gonna talk about the other one, but I'm just like, what are you doing?
Self-hatred is a real thing. That's all I can say.
What
the hell? Outtake.
Ooh. I spit all over my computer.
Not I spit all over my computer.
I sure did. Oh, you said self-hatred is a real thing. And I don't know why, but I like that made me laugh because it's like
this is laid out. Let me show you this.
At some point, it's intentional. You know what I mean? Like it's beyond trauma. Like you are intending to make a
playing
point.
Games.
Yeah, like have you forgotten? Like when you go home to
right?
see your black mom and your black dad.
You lie? Like
oh baby. Man, I can't believe I spit all. Oh my gosh.
That was funny. What were you laughing at?
You said self-hatred. You said something about self-hate and it just made me laugh.
Because it's true. I mean, like they look like fools.
It is true. They do look like fools. What I didn't know, and I just found out today, is the front of that stupid ugly sweatshirt had a picture of the Pope on it.
It's all attention seeking. I'm sure it didn't mean what it said on its face. It's just attention seeking, and that's it. Next.
Yeah.
I sent you that link because it's always like, you got to have the biracial, racially ambiguous person, with the hair, like
that's the future, I think,
the formula
is the racially ambiguous.
And if you if you look at commercials, why is this always like
Lord,
a black woman?
What is that? What are we doing though with that? Like, what are we doing? That seems that seems overly intentional.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And all the commercials,
like she really going out looking like that, like for real. Like she's just,
in
her
New York,
eyebrows brushed that way. Like it looks like we are curating a look.
A look.
She gonna go.
She look like a New York. She look like she go to NYU. She look real. GD or GG, Hadid, whatever. I don't know these people's name.
Oh,
she went to NYU. Share that screen.
No, I just
that's Frank. Oh, thank you. Just slide it up in there. Wait, that is. You can just slide the picture and oh God.
I can't today. So this picture, Lululemon ad, plus size black woman, beautiful black woman, doing her pose, because there's one of her facing you doing a yoga.
Oh yeah,
pose.
that's the one I saw. Yeah.
And then the one with her back and I can't even touch my fingers like that. I mean, she's doing it. I'm not saying I'm not making a judgment on her, but for me as a shopper, I don't need to see that. That's not like, hey, I'm gonna wear that. So all my stuff that looks just like hers can hang out too. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if that's not the right way to say
self-love.
It. But is that the toxic? Remember we talked about that line. Toxic positivity, toxic whatever, like at certain point.
Her skin popping though.
Her glowing.
Send me some of that.
Right? But I mean the girl next to her too, skin glowing. Like, can somebody give me their oil? Are they greasing people up for these pictures?
They probably do. Or probably like do something after.
Love it. The lighting.
Everybody look greasy because they got to look kind of glistening.
Workout.
Like
yeah.
I work out.
I don't. But then here we go.
I do, but I eat.
Down. This is terrible. And you know what? This is like, I'm not making a judgment on bodies because all bodies look different. Like I said, my body got half these issues too. It's fine. But for advertising, like they have, and then they got this woman here who's an amputee. And it's like,
yeah, they have a couple I saw.
It seems insincere. I don't know the word. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it seems.
I know what you mean, but that's all over. Like you can do that with the LGBTQIA, like in the Pride Month and stuff, like and all the corporations. It's all pandering.
And then, but then I also feel guilty for having these ideas or visions, or not visions, these ideas or these opinions or whatever, because I know that there may be a little amputee, like a child that's like a little girl. That's what I was going to say, a little girl, but it could be a little boy, it could be whoever, but like an amputee that sees themselves there. And I'm like, okay, that's like, I support that. But
all it is ego projection. So people just want to project. How can we project how can we make you see yourself in something else so you can buy stuff?
Right.
Or how can we see your potential? It depends on what you're trying to sell. Like
could
my
it
friend
also
just sent
be
me,
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
My friend sent me a thing, a Joe Malone candle for $515. I'm like, why would you pay like the only reason anybody would pay $515 for a candle is to say I spent $515 for a candle.
That
is the only
for something you're
reason.
Gonna burn and it's gonna be gone. You might as well just burn up
there
that $515.
Like what? It's just so you can say, I'm high quality, I'm high end, I have disposable income. This is what that's all status.
But that's also a thing. Okay. And this is how disordered and sick my brain probably is. We're talking about Lululemon again, is I liked the exclusivity
I can't afford
of
that
it.
shit.
But I liked the exclusivity of the sizing before. And it was like, look, I used to exercise a lot. I used to work out a lot so that my body, one of the motivating factors was so my body would look good in these Lululemon leggings. Right. And that was a huge part of it.
That's
now,
toxic.
since it is toxic, but you know what? It kept me healthy. I was in the gym. I was doing my thing. I wasn't anorexic.
That's scarcity
I wasn't taking
mindset.
it too far.
I only like this because nobody else can fit it. I'm like, so you like that 357?
No, it wasn't so nobody else could fit it. It was, I earned the ability to wear this. Right. Like, I feel like I am no longer.
You sound like segregation is like, oh, we done earned our way to go to school. Now y'all coming into the school.
I'm not talking about school education, but it's a luxury brand, like a higher end brand of whatever. I mean, I don't know.
Higher end money because fat people out here making money and people with no legs making money,
I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying they're not, but
it's all money. It's also nobody cares.
Okay, I'm just sharing an opinion.
Notice what I'm saying. Like,
it doesn't make me want to buy more stuff because you put somebody with a booty that looks like mine on there. Or
you might be
now
able
that
to find on Instagram.
Or now that you
smaller
can choose, and now you can choose the size of the. I like that. That I like. Like, I know Old Navy does this. You can choose. Do you want to see a size? Do you want to see a size 4 model? Do you want to see a size 12 model? But listen up. I wear a 10-12. I do not look like the 10-12s.
You're right. I'm way bigger than them. It's so weird. I'm like,
but I'm not
like that.
And that's weird though. But that's weird because I'm not. I'm smaller than the 10-12s they show. Or maybe the body is proportioned differently. So it's almost like, and maybe that's why it's making me not want to buy the clothes. Because it's making me, in my disordered brain, think, is that what I look like?
Yeah, let me see. Show me your 10-12, what they got. Because usually they be looking little. I'm like, what?
Like, if I'm looking for jeans, let me show you. If I'm looking for jeans, and I'm a mom now. I don't wear designer nothing. You know what I mean?
And I'm
so
like, I feel like mainly I can wear smaller sizes because I can just push my stomach into them.
I love me a high waist. Shoot. Don't give me that low waist jeans. But I'm looking and I'm like, maybe that's the issue I'm having. No, I'm my. Ooh, what is this? No, I was not shopping for that. Jeans.
When these cats get mad, they want to eat.
Nom 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 nom.
Not used to this.
Nom nom. But when you go to the Old Navy website, you can select the model size. And so up here it says model size 4. You can select size 12, size 18. I'm definitely not a 4. I click size 12. And the first picture they show, I'm like, that's not my build. And everybody's going to be built differently, right?
Oh, that's your page. I was like, what is this?
Yeah. Okay. So you can select size 4.
Who's the 10, 12? Let me see.
Size 12, size 18, right? You can select whatever. So I select 12. I don't know who this little half a hoe down the bottom is. So that's size 4. Obviously ain't nobody. I mean, what? Right. But I guess that's what I'm used to looking at. So, okay, cool. Those are cute. She can wear that outfit. Cute, whatever. I have no problem.
They got
shopping.
No 14, 16. They got
that right there.
It said 12, 18.
If you pick out the jeans, like so this is obviously the small one, the small person. But
the typical, that looks like a.
I feel like.
Oh wow, that's supposed to be a 10? Yeah, I see what you mean. I would think that's more like a 14.
But that doesn't make me like this right here does not make me want to buy the jeans.
What size is that?
A size 12. A 12. That ain't no 12.
That looks more 14. That's giving 14s. 16.
It's giving not my size. Okay. But if you're telling me, that's why I can fit. But if you're telling me that this is what it's going to look like, I don't want to buy them. That's just me being honest. If it looks like this, I'm not spending money on it. If it's going to make me sell me the delusion. Am I going to look like this? Okay. I mean, even this is, giving ironing board back here. That's what
that's me. I ain't got no ass. So this is helpful. Yeah, I can get that.
But it's, anyways, it's just it's a gripe. It's an unpopular opinion. I know. I do believe in support representation, but I don't like how it feels sometimes when it feels like, hey, we made an intentional decision as of this day because people were protesting, talking shit about our brand. Now we're going to do this.
Yeah. Kind of like American Eagle or whatever.
Those are younger brands. I don't know much about them.
Why are y'all begging to buy that? That's been out. Why are
y'all begging? But I'm way too old for that. Yeah. American Eagle, I feel like that's some high school stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like younger people, but
yeah, I'm like, I don't know grown folk wearing American Eagle.
But it used to be younger people too, but it was like only exclusive. Like they wanted to have like this look.
White. Yeah. It was like Abercrombie. Like Abercrombie.
Across, yeah.
It was a new Abercrombie type. Yeah.
Because they even talked about it. They were talking about that song. I like the girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
But then it's also like, if that's what their brand's trying to do, let their brand do it. Like,
isn't it like a tribe? Like, why does everybody have to be like?
So
why do we beg to give our money to people? If you don't want me to buy your shit, I don't want to buy your shit. Yeah,
Tommy Hilfiger. Remember that? He was so mad that Black people were making his stuff like.
Was that money. True? I never knew if that was true or not.
I think he said it somewhere. Didn't he say it on the Oprah show or somewhere?
I don't know.
Said something stupid.
Legend. Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe. I was too young to know anyways. I heard it too. But it just seems
pissed. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I mean, there's certain brands. Like, I think I would feel funny if I saw like can you think of it in the reverse somehow? Like, I'm trying to think of certain brands or certain. I don't know. FUBU. Damon Dash. I don't know how he would feel. I mean, I don't know. But if certain clothes are made for certain lifestyles, I mean, I don't know.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm just saying everybody needs to shop in real life, in person. Don't shop online. This is why we have this bullshit. I'm not shopping online anymore because they don't want me to spend my money. So
I'm not shopping online because I don't want to spend any money, but I do need clothes. That's the dilemma.
Me too.
I just end up on Amazon like with some bull crap because I don't.
But then also you don't know what your body's doing. Like I can't even order a bra. I don't know what size my stuff is doing. I need to go to a store and I hate going out in public. So that's just the dilemma. That's the stress right now. Anyways, let me go say hi to my kids. All right,
girl. Yeah, let me feed these cats and stuff. All right, have a good meeting. Love you.
You too. Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of Two Girls Shooting the Shit with Em and Mo. Please enjoy this mindful moment. People often say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I say that the most liberating thing about beauty is realizing that you are the beholder.